Welcome back to game 1 of Tactical Overload. We're signing in as our family group right now, which is the only group we control. We're just going to keep drilling out here, so I'll do that right now. Yeah, I did look a little bit into the documentation, not too much because I'm lazy. And then up here I'm going to be mining. And yeah, this game is really complicated. Okay, so I can't even score right now because if I'm the only person on the map, I'm not able to, I don't think I can consume commodities that are goods, which is another thing, that I produce myself, something like that, or at least I can't advertise it to myself. I can't advertise it my own to myself, so I can't consume those, or I can't get demand for them, therefore consuming them is not going to do anything for me. So I'm just going to keep on heading east right here. So yeah, I'm going to need someone else on the map to even consider getting to that point, but until then I'm just going to play the other basics of the game. And who knows, maybe I'll end up manufacturing some goods. I think my family group can only create VAF, and maybe if I create a different type of group, they'll let me create something. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm just going to be building infrastructure, basically, which I can do on my own. Alright, so this guy has just arrived at this place out here. I'm going to transport and see what is on this lot. Materials. Okay, wow, there's a lot of materials here. I don't know if I can carry, I think I can hold 10. You can see down here the cargo room I have left. I hold 10. Okay, so let's switch. It must have worked, so let's switch characters. So this is the guy that is heading west to go collect some more materials, which, you know, I don't even know if I really need to do it right now because I have so many coming now on the way. But I might as well. We'll just continue with that original plan until we get all these, because it's going to be a while before we get all these over there anyway. Okay, and then this guy's going to continue to drill. He might as well go down a little bit and then drill further south. She's going to keep heading north and then east. And then we're back out. Yeah, there his cargo is 100 out of head. He's got 1 tool and 10 materials. So actually I could put this tool back at the camp, and then I would have more room for cargo. So I'm going to head back west, back to my place. And now we are just going to be waiting on guys to be available because they're pretty busy now. Okay, so yeah, you can see a lot of our guys are pretty busy. Okay, so what we're going to plan to do here is bring back these materials to our main base. Our camp, I'm just going to try to call it by its real name, our camp. And we're going to start to manufacture or refine those materials into products. Then we can use those products to start building something. I haven't decided what I want to build yet, but it's going to be a while because we have to do all this transportation. Okay, yeah, he's almost there. And there is one thing I noticed, so there's a little bug here. This should not be accessible to me because it's a different group and I don't have any access to that group. So I should not be able to just enter it like that unless it's upside down, which means it's damaged. So then in that case you can. So that will have to be fixed. I can still take anything that's outside of it. I can do that. But I can only enter here if I have some type of permissions or I own it directly. Then I can. So what happens when a family leaves or a business is destroyed or like some kind of corporation dissolved or something like that? Their buildings remain, except for any camps, I believe, are removed. But everything should go into burglarious. I don't know what the term is. Some type of status, so that it will then be upside down. That's the same thing when it's damaged. I think maybe it's just called damage now. I'm not sure. But that's when you can enter into the buildings if you don't have any permissions. Other than that, it's going to be locked. So we're just going to drill down there. Okay, now we're arriving here, and I think I got to go down one. I want to check if there's anything here. No, there's not. Okay, we're going to go down one more. But as for the time being, this is a bug that's going to really help us out because we're pretty much the only people out here. I doubt these guys are online since I've been playing. Because a family group, like I say in the previous video, lasts 1 month. But there should be a protection on there to not allow me to get into that. Unless it's upside down. Alright, heading back west. And this is the guy that is going to be picking up goods. And then he is going to be heading back and refining. And while we're waiting, we gotta see what else is out here because there could be a lot of stuff. We just found a whole bunch of materials. We know of these 2 camps. What else is there, if anything? Well, it looks like a lot of land to get resources, that's for sure. So that's good. Doesn't look like there's anything to collect out here though. So we'll just have to get it ourselves. Oh, here's some stuff. Way up here. So these are like the leftovers of civilizations that were here before. Or tribes. Or most likely just tribes. Okay, well, for now we'll head back. And transport Bree. She's gonna head out and get some more stuff. Her as well. Okay, so this train has changed now. That one look. Oh yeah, see, it's happening after I load the materials. I'm not sure why. Okay, so he is carrying. I'm gonna make sure this is the right guy. Yes, he's manufacturing. He's gonna go and start manufacturing. He's gonna have a very busy job. See, now when you have manufacturers, they're a little bit more valuable than people that can construct, because manufacturing allows you to both refine and to build things like machines and vehicles, where people that can construct can only build things like buildings and roads. They can't refine. So it is better to have someone that can manufacture generally. Okay, where are we here? Oh, she's the constructor, so she definitely has time. Head down. And let's see what happens when I zoom here, because I think it's probably going to be another thing I gotta fix. Yeah. It's just going to wherever I am, but maybe that's not such a bad thing. Let's check out our profile. Okay. Here. There's a lot of stuff to this game that I completely forget how to do. Here you can look at all your pieces. And wages, this is for when you hire other people. There's no data. Oh, there is something. Okay. Anyway, we're back. He's gonna mine again. She's just gonna head to this place again and pick up everything that we can. I really should drop off those tools. So there's a lot of stuff out here to gather. Okay, this guy's on his way back. He's almost back already. And then when this guy gets back and the other guy gets back that's out further west right now, we can begin our refining. Okay, let's go back to investigating here. So wages, I'm not sure. No one has said anyway. Oh man. Memberships. I'm trying to remember all this stuff. Okay, you can add affiliate. That's one thing that you can do. Okay, so if I do this, I can select one of these active groups here and make them an affiliate, which I think allows them to change their appearance, their outfit to my group, and then they would have access to my buildings. That's how that goes. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, we're on our way back. Okay, so if we do this right now, let's go back into this. This needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So affiliate, remove affiliate, I have none. Print currency, I could try doing that, but I don't think it's really going to help me right now. Govern, zone name, okay. Oh, this is where I can edit different zones. Okay, that makes sense. This also, all this profile stuff needs to be cleaned up. And I also need a map link up here. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so we still have like 11 materials to haul from here. So when we advance in technology, if we ever do, which is probably doubtful this game, another random skill in here will become bold for each of these characters. She doesn't really have much potential for the stuff I'm doing right now, so that's probably not going to help too much if it was her. But there's probably someone else that has some kind of skill that I could really use, especially if it's science. Alright, we're almost back already, and then we can get to work. So we should be able to start refining this episode. And I could build like a marketplace or whatever, I think it might be called I'm not sure, it might be called a market, where I could actually sell stuff if there were other players around. Okay. She's also heading out this way. Oh, I just sent her into the Bosque, which means it's going to take her longer to traverse through that. After we gather these materials, we should have a lot. So, but they really do, it requires a lot to build something, so I might just keep on sending these people out further and further until I gather as much as I possibly can. If we keep heading northeast, it looks like we keep on encountering some ruins. I don't know how far it will go, but... Okay, here's some bearings, so it probably ends around here. Okay, here we are. We're entering into our place. This is the guy that's carrying a whole bunch of stuff. And she's just arrived here. We'll just wait it out for another minute. So yeah, when you're playing this game, this is a casual game, so you're not always going to be constantly doing something usually. It can get pretty busy when there's other players involved though. Because I think you can control other players' pieces when they're outfitted to your group. Alright, here we are. Transport. Loading up these 10 materials. She can come and pick up one as well. Oh yeah, he's coming down. Alright, so I think there was one more material I can gather. Not enough capacity. Oh, I think she already loaded everything. Yeah, she's full. Okay, let's go. Head out. There's the girl who got trapped in the bosque. So I'm just doing random other stuff when their characters are busy, so I might not always be talking. Okay, this one's ready. Now, I think this guy must have loaded something, so you might not be able to pick up anything here. Yeah, so we gotta head down one more. Which one's this? Ah, drilling. Okay, we can't drill anymore because the terrain has changed. I think I got everything. The other guy took everything, so I can head down a little bit. I should probably check what terrain that is. I forget. It might be like shale water or something. This guy can still mine. We'll do it. There's some pollution, so you can see it. This guy's heading down. Aha, here we are. We can unload these materials now. Now you should be able to refine. Yes, you can. So now we have created a product, as we can see right here. -1 material plus products. Now you can build, you can do that in mass when you have machinery. She still has space in her cargo. And I am going to get rid of these tools as well. So I have started refining. I probably should end the episode now. And I'll be back tomorrow with a new one. If I don't, I probably won't make another one tonight, but I might be in the mood to, so we'll see.